through like Nikki's or Jess's or Donna's mind is different from what goes through my mind. I mean, I go through phases. You know, when we first got together, it was just all about coming together and proving we could play, basically. You know, overcoming that thing where girls can't play, you know, girls can't rock, whatever. And then it got to, for me, when we started slowing down, it got to me actually being able to put some of the melodies in my head, or some of the harmonies that I hear and like, into practice, you know, and bring my separate music that I was doing, like by myself, you know, playing guitar by myself, or doing 4-track stuff, or doing MIDI stuff, and put some of those ideas into the band, and being able to translate what I wanted into the band. Of course, it always came out more than I expected, or different than I expected, because no matter how much you try to control something, it's best to, you know, collaborate and let people, and as like Jess and Donna were, you know, like, to me, when we first started out, I was a stuck-up little studio comp brat, whether I want to admit it or not, and I was saying, well, you guys don't have your chops off, you know. But then they started to really bring out their voice when I kind of shut up and said, okay, whatever, play what you want, you know. And then they really started to come through, and I started to appreciate what they had to say musically more. Nikki, I always liked. I guess I always thought she was a good performer, and she, in some ways, like, you know, she's very, almost, to me, almost too traditionally feminine, although she's got a sense of, like, craziness, like, that comes out in the music, something screaming way down deep, and like what she says in Siamese, she says, too gory and guttural for human ears. Swallow us, shit like that. I'd have to think about it. Too, but a lot of it's just, I don't know, it's almost like speaking to deaf ears. Like, you can yell and bitch and, you know, be punks and whatever, all you want, but just know that most people aren't gonna get it. You know, because, like, I'll hear, like, I'll fucking work forever, like, you know, we'll all work forever trying to get something that sounds really good, and we'll play, and all people will say is, you guys look really cool, Nikki's really beautiful, you know, and it's like, you know, no matter how non-traditional or, like, non-poppy you try to sound, people are always going to come out and see you as you know, objects in their little fantasies, whether it's sexual or humorous or what. You know, it's still their little fantasies. And they're still gonna, like, get stupid about it. And they're still, I don't know, you know, and now, you know, we got, like, people that like us and they're, like, singing along with our songs and shit, and it's cute and all that. And sometimes I just look at it, it makes me fucking laugh, because I don't want to diss them for liking us or anything. I don't want to say, well, anybody that likes us is an asshole, and, you know, they shouldn't, because I like us. My songs, I have two songs that I wrote lyrics to. One was about my stepfather who molested me, and I don't know, just sort of that whole scene. I kind of made a little fantasy about it. And then the art school, that's my like gangster rap song about how all these boy producers coming up to us like, you know, you guys are really good, man. I got a lot of ideas about how to shape your band, you know, but you really ought to tell your drummer to play with the metronome. If I really hear that fucking shit one more time with one of those cock rock assholes, I'm just gonna tell them, look, if I wanted a fucking metronome, I'd use a drum machine or, you know, or maybe the same thing, you know, but I want a real fucking angry woman fucking slamming those drums because she's fucking pissed off at shitheads like you know, and she gets mad and fucking frustrated and she fucks up sometimes. I like that shit. She speeds up and she fucking slows down, you know. I like that. I wouldn't change just for any fucking drummer in the world. I love her. You know, she's a real fucking person. It comes out in her playing. Just like the rest of them. Me, I think I'm a little more shifty than the rest, but I don't know. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so about art school, you know, art school. You're hard and weak, I got my piece. Blast you all in your fucking scene. Cosmo E-bitch is a real squeeze. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I got pissed off and I wrote my little gangster rap song. Now, fucking... She writes all there. She got upset with that one. She said, I can't talk like that to anybody. Because it was blunt. It was too blunt for her. She likes the poeticism, a lot of rhetoric, like the Siamese stuff. Oh, release the... too gory and guttural for human ears. Release the stomaching of human fears. That's part of Siamese. That's what she sounds like to me. Those words. Same kinds of inadequacies that we all feel. Like, there isn't one of us in the band, I don't think, that hasn't been called a boy. You know, are you a boy or a girl? We still get that, except maybe Donna, because she's got hair. But I mean, not that it should matter really, but when it matters to most people and then it happens to you, you think, wow, does that matter that I don't look enough like a girl, that people ask me? And then, you know, you just gotta say, like, who the fuck gives a shit, you know? Who cares? You know, if you really care, I'll show you my tits, and then you'll either be flustered because you're an idiot, or you'll have a good time and laugh. say, ah, you know, she's got sense of humor, whatever. Or, you know, I'll show you if you're interested, you know. I'll show you what I am. You go either way, is that, you know. I'm not concerned with that. I'm concerned with the way it affects people, that whole standard stigma. I'm concerned that people worry about looking feminine or masculine, you know. And they should just be themselves and not really care. You are what you are, you know, and you can change it. But I think people are driven to change it because of all this stigma that goes along with being one sex. You'd rather be another, you know. I don't think it's just a matter of changing your genitals. It's got psychological things, you know. You know, and I never did case studies on transgender, but I would imagine that, you know, it's a lot more complex than just wishing you had a dick or wishing you had a pussy or whatever, you know. Maybe you should stop that and ask me something else, because I'm running out of shit to say.